I ain't talking about Judge Joe Brown, brother. All right, we ain't talking about Justin Bieber. I ain't talking about... I don't know what Mike Mangini is doing. But this brother's living in the future, brother. He's throwing a frisbee right through that job, brother. This brother's driving a spaceship to work. Some pork chops, brother. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today is episode 4 of rating famous drum setups. I just look at it. I drop a 1 through 10 number on it. How cool is your drum set, brother? Leave some comments with other drummers you want me to look at. Let's get right into it, brothers and sisters. The first drum kit we're looking at is John Otto. Good old Limp Bizkit, brother. Keep it rolling. This is a cool setup. I got this right from his Instagram, so I know it's his setup, and this is a behind the pick. This is a good shot. This is like what I want to see. All right, what do we got here? We got a lot of bright, shiny cymbals. I'm not mad at it. Are we mounting that China with the upside down boom? We doing the I don't know, the opposite. It's opposite day, brother. Mounting my cymbal upside down. I really never got that. It's got to just be for looks, obviously, right? Like having the wing nut underneath the cymbal. I don't know. I like the way everything is placed on this kit. Like those 3 crashes in the front. Nice and level, just right across. Just a front line right across there. It looks really, really clean. I don't love the ride cymbal placement. Like some of the cymbal placements I don't like, but I like the way it looks. You know, does that make sense? Can I say that? I don't like where it is, but it looks cool. Dude, this one China to the left with all the dimples in it, or the little, what is that, the hammering pattern? I'm not really sure. What does that do? Someone drop a comment. Drop some knowledge for your brother. I like this drum kit ultimately. There's not a lot of space between the drums. Everything is real tight and close and compact. And I dig that. You know what I'm going to say here? I'm going to give this a 9, man. Surprisingly. I was going to say an 8. But I'm going to say 9 because I love the way, it looks good. He's got his hi-hat prioritized. A lot of these older drum kits, brother, like dudes from 2001, their hi-hat is fucking way out here, brother. I don't get it. John Otto's got it set up pretty damn good, though. That's a 9, brother. Next. This is Vinnie Paul's drum kit. Rest in peace to that absolute legend. I love you, Vinnie, brother. This is his drum kit, though. We're doing those big tilted toms in the front. Fucking... wrist bend back to hell, brother. What are those? Big 14-inch toms? It looks like a 13-inch snare and 2 14-inch rack toms. Am I close? Is that what's happening? I don't know. Either way, brother, I don't like it. All right? I don't particularly love those sizes. I'm just a 10-12 guy, you know? Give me a 10. Brothers are throwing a 14 up there. 16, brother, angled to hell. China cymbal's up high. Ride cymbal is low, and it's in the pocket there. I ain't too mad at it. We got a hi-hat on the side. Yeah, I don't know. This is, honestly, dude, to me, this is like just a basic kind of drum kit. Just, going to my friend's house after school. Brother's like, I got my dad's drum kit's in the basement. He's at work, though. You want to see his kit? He's not like a real professional drummer. He's just a guy who has a kit. This, that's what it reminds me of. This reminds me of a fan of Vinnie Paul. And that's his drum kit, but it's actually Vinnie Paul's drum kit. Yeah, dude, it's a middle-of-the-road kit for me. That's what it is. I'm going to give it a 7. I don't love the 2 big-ass rack toms. This drum kit's staring at me. It looks like 2 giant eyeballs staring at me, like on a fly. Like, just, even though they have a bunch of eyes, like, they got the 2 big. It's like Mickey Mouse coming at me, brother. It's looking like a spider. This shit's looking like a fucking, like, looking at me through binoculars. This is a drum kit looking like Mickey Mouse and shit. Yeah, it's a 7, bro. It's a 7. I don't know. What do you guys think? Drop a comment. Next. This is brother from System of a Down, John Dolmayan. I think is how you say his name. He's a Peisty guy. Shout out to brother. I like his ride cymbal placement. That's the first thing I noticed. Aside from that atrociously looking hanging floor tom. I can't do me a hanging floor tom, brother. It's got to have legs. I don't like the way it looks. It's fine to play it, I'm talking about looks here. This has nothing to do with like how brother's playing his drums, all right? So let me make that clear. This is just the way it looks. I don't like the way that brother looks, brother. Floor tom's angled down. Like, get it on some feet, straighten her up. Ride cymbal, like I said, I like the way it's placed. It's over that 12, or it's probably a 13. It's probably a 10, 12, 13. Yeah, it's like a basic kit. It's kind of hard to see, but it's like the best pick I could kind of get from like behind the drums. And to be honest, from what I'm seeing right here, I feel like this is another just middle of the road kind of drum kit, man. I'm going to give it a 7. So I'm going to say it's not even really a 7.5. If that floor tom was on legs, it would look better for me, I want to see just a flat floor tom at the end of that drum kit right there. Cymbals are placed okay, I guess. I don't know. It's a 7, brother. What do you guys think? Drop a comment. I like the finish of those drums, I'll tell you that. But that's what we got, brother from System of a Down. Next. This is the drum kit of Dennis Chambers. Just kind of, there's a lot of drums, but there's not a lot going on. Does that make sense? It's like a big drum kit, but it looks small. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of space between them crash cymbals. Maybe that's what's throwing me off. We got 3 floor toms, brother. Why not have another one? You know what I'm saying? Put 2 more there. Why not? All right, no, I don't hate it. I like the yellow finish, but it would look better with chrome hardware. That's just my opinion, brother. We got a gong drum up there. Ride cymbals placed perfectly. I absolutely love that. Whenever you got 3 rack toms, you got to hover it over that 12, brother, that 13, whatever you got there. And it's a tough one to rate, though, because it's like every number I'm thinking it's not worthy. Like, it's not a 7. It's higher than a 7, because a 7 is kind of just like a average, middle-of-the-road kit. That's kind of where I judge average, you know? You would think 5, but it's not. 5 is actually kind of sloppy. This here is above a 7, but when I think like 8 or 9, it's not quite there. Maybe an 8. I'd honestly look better if it was only 2 floor toms, and then we got to reposition the cymbals here just to look better, you know? I'm not going to say an 8. It's a 7.5. We're in the 7s. Do you guys know what I mean? How can I look at that and say an 8? That number doesn't justify what I'm seeing. It's clean. It looks good, but like the cymbal placement's kind of whack. I mean, brother, we got 3 floor toms, brother. What are we doing? 7.5. Dennis, thanks for submitting, brother. Just kidding. Next. This is the legendary Steve Gadd's drum kit. He's from Rochester, New York. My hometown, brother. That's where this video is being filmed right now. So this dude has a special place in my heart. And my God, brother, I'm seeing some space between your toms here that I don't... Name a sport, brother. Go ahead, name a sport. Disc golf? Set up a net on the other side of that drum kit, brother. Put me 200 feet away, and I'm not even hitting that tom, going right and throwing a frisbee right through that job, brother. God damn, brother. Oh, shit. Yo, this fucking shit is bent. It's incredible if this microphone still works. There's not many things I appreciate more than a drum kit with some fresh, coated drum heads with maybe a little bit of wear on the snare drum. That looks beautiful, man. And even having the little moon gels, I like the way it looks. I don't love the space between, and this is real picky, real like kind of irrelevant, but having a 4-inch gap between my 10 and 12, brother, looks like shit. Okay, I don't like the way it looks. It reminds me of an amateur. Like, it just reminds me of an amateur. And obviously Steve Gadd is not an amateur. He can set up however he wants. 2 crashes to the left is whack too. I don't love it, brother. I'm not gonna, you know, but it's like, it'd be crazy if I gave this anything under a 7. Wow, we're sitting at 7s all day today. Dude, I'm giving this, brother, it's a 7. Dude, it's a 6.5 even. Look at the toms, man. I don't know. This drum kit doesn't speak to me. His playing does. I'll tell you that right now, as it probably speaks to everybody. But the way his drum kit looks visually, it's not special. There's nothing to it. It doesn't blow me away. It doesn't click that button in my brain. Nothing like that. It's a 6.5, bro. Yeah, you can hate me if you want, brother. Drop a comment. 6.5. Next. All right, this is Ringo Starr, and it's, I mean, you couldn't really get a picture of his drum kit from like the angle that I want, so I'm scrambling here trying to find a picture of Ringo's drum kit. This is old as hell. Look at that ride cymbal. Yeah, this is like a basic ass little drum kit. There's nothing really going on here. You know what I mean? So it's like, what am I going to say? We got 2 toms. How do you fuck that up? You know, just set them there, brother. This is like I don't even know. I feel weird rating this. There's nothing to it. And everything else, I'm giving out 7s across the board here basically today. What am I going to say? A 7, brother? It is. Spoiler alert. It's an 8 maybe. I like the way, let me think. I like the way your tom is angled, brother. It gets a point. Yeah, I don't know. It's an 8 because it's a classic. This brother spearheaded like millions of drummers came about because of this guy. I don't know about millions, but maybe. You know, it's Ringo. Look at young Ringo. Hey, brother. Hey, motherfucking brother. That's an 8. Next. This is Mike Mangini's drum kit, brother. Where's your hi-hat symbol? Okay, I see the hi-hat way up to the right where, like, perhaps a high ride cymbal would be placed, right? That's what we're doing with our hi-hats. Mike Mangini. Dude's an absolute savage. Pedals on the ground are placed pretty good. This is the first pick where I'm actually kind of noting that. It's just clear. Oh, is this another hi-hat to the left? Okay, so this is not a traditional looking drum kit in terms of like what your hi-hat, your kick, snare, and hat is not conventional. They're Brother, they're sitting everywhere, okay? I want to know what that baby little tom is in the front. Don't tell me that's a 6, is it? Because the one to the right looks like it's almost an 8. Is that what we're doing here? Is that 6, 8? I mean, well, and then we got like a 12. The 10 is to the left. I don't know. We're doing plain hopscotch here, brother. I will say I don't love the setup. But when I look at the kit, it looks good though, you know? So like when I'm rating it, I'm not necessarily going off of ergonomics. Sometimes I mention that, but overall just the way it looks, man. And I can nitpick, like I don't love the ride placement. I don't like any of the cymbal placements, brother. I love how the bass drum is in the middle and he's got the pedals that are like, wait, what are we doing down there? Is that a pedal directly under the snare? I don't know what Mike Mangini is doing. But this brother's living in the future, brother. This brother's driving a spaceship to work. I'm going to give it a 9 because it's just beautiful looking. I can see people giving this a 10 and I would totally be like, okay, that's fair. But it's not really a 10 to me because like, brother, your hi-hat's in the sky, brother. It's a sky hat, brother. Next. All right, this is Matt Mcguire's drum kit. I know, right? I'm throwing a curveball at you here. I'm talking about Ringo and Vinnie Paul and all these older dudes. And here we are with Matt Mcguire. This kid is a sick drummer. He plays with Chainsmokers. This is his setup at Red Rocks, the most epic venue ever, probably. And this drum kit here is absolutely beautiful, brother. Look what he's doing. We got 1 up, 2 down, not 3, not 4. No, I'm just kidding. It's okay if you do have 3 or 4 floor toms. I ain't gonna hate you, brother. I like the way this drum set looks. This is my favorite kit I've looked at today. I love the 2 crashes in the front. Fucking what's up? The China cymbal is back there. It's a little high for my liking, but it looks good. That's the main thing. We got a side snare, couple of splashes. I mean, the way it looks, bro, it clicks that button in my mind. This is like the ASMR for my brain. When I'm looking at a drum kit, it does it. It does it. It makes me say, oh my God, I want to play that John right now. It's a 10. Looks beautiful. I love the matte black drums too. And the picture too. Look at the pic, bro. Look at the venue, my boy. It's a 10. Next. All right, brother. This is the GOAT. All right, this is JB. I ain't talking about Justin Bieber, brother. I ain't talking about Judge Joe Brown, brother. All right, we ain't talking about Justin Bieber. I ain't talking about fucking Giselle Bundchen. Fucking Tom Brady's wife, brother. I ain't talking about these people, brother. Holy shit. Why did I punch it that hard? Holy crap, guys. This is John Bonham's drum kit. It's hard to find a good picture of his drum kit from behind. Like, you know, the modern day Instagram pic. Before you play your gig, you take your pic. They weren't doing that back then, brother. So this is what we got. We got some black and white pics. The 14, 16, 18, right? With a 26 kick. The beef and potatoes, brother. A couple timpanis in the side, brother. A couple steak, fucking some pork chops, brother. Fucking Christ. John Bonham got me excited, brother. I'm giving his drum kit a 9. I just know what it is. It's hard to see from these pics. I mean, look at that stadium pic, bro. Look at all these people. Brother's a king living amongst men, brother. Brother inspired so many drum setups and will continue to do so for many years to come. I mean, how many people, they sell Bonham drum kits. Like Ludwig makes everyone wants a Bonham drum kit, brother. This guy's a fucking one of the kings of drums of all time. I'm giving it a 9. I wish I had a clear, awesome picture, like a color photo, an Instagram drummer pic. Drop a comment if you agree with this rating, by the way. We got one more to look at. All right, last but not least, this is Dave Weckle's drum kit, and I really like the way this looks. Everything is close, okay? Everything is tight and compact. There's nothing out of pocket. There's no cymbal angled down the hell. The toms aren't angled to fucking shit. Like, there's a lot of good things to say here. Ride cymbal placement. It perhaps might be a little too close to the drums. I mean, it's not, but looks wise, it actually looks really good. It looks clean. I don't know. But yeah, guys, I'm going to sit him here at a 9.5. There's not really much to say. I don't know. I'm not going to talk shit here, brother. I'm just going to say it's a 9.5. It's clean. It's great. It looks really, really good. Look at the way he's holding that stick, dog. Traditional grip. I give you guys props for playing traditional grip. It just don't make sense to me. I don't know. I hate it. It's because I can't do it. That's why. I try to do it, but I can't control the fucking bounce with the shit. It's just, I'd have to put in too much work to get there, and I'm not willing to do it, brother. Just give me the stick. I want to hold the John and play a fucking... Going 9.5 because it just looks really, really good, and I like it. That's all we got for today, guys. I'm rating your drum kits, too. Stay tuned for the next episode coming up soon. Join my membership, brother, if you want to support your brother. I'm going to be doing more giveaways coming soon. I got a drum kit giveaway I'm shipping out today, and I'll announce who won that today as well. I already talked to brother. He's excited. Subscribe for more content. I'll be back. Have a good day. Thanks for the support. Peace.